welcome to the Selfie Crafter. I'm Jessica, and today we're doing a Wip Chat. If you're new here and you don't know what WIP stands for, it stands for Work in Progress, and what normally happens during a Wip Chat is that you can bring out your own whips, or you could do your chores, you could drive around, you could just sit on the couch, listen to me ramble about what's been going on during my week. With that being said, hey guys, how you doing? I'm still working on Moon, and I know it's Tuesday. I'm supposed to have the Whip and Chat up today, but I've been having a very frustrating 2 days. Yeah, I'm still working on Moon. I'm hoping that I'll be done soon. The last 2 days I haven't been able to really work on her, and the times I tried to work on her yesterday, which I will explain in a minute, I didn't really want to work on her face, to be honest, just yet, to be honest. I have like 3 sections down here that I need to finish up before I rewarded myself with the face, but I wanted to do this for the Whip and Chat. If you guys have any questions about what I use, I think most of the stuff that I use is listed down below. So anyway, the frustrating part, I'm hoping I can get this Whip and Chat out today, but I don't know. I've been having some camera issues with my GoPro. I noticed that I haven't really liked the quality of my videos after the update got pushed on it a few weeks ago, and I was trying to fiddle around with the settings yesterday, to try and get a better picture quality or video quality, and it kept draining my battery, no matter what. So I would be talking, and then within 15 minutes my battery's now at 50%, and then it overheats, and I'm like, okay. So luckily I have 4 batteries, so change out the battery, wait till wait till the whole thing cools down as I'm charging that battery back up again, and I wait an hour, and then I reset the settings a bit. I went back to my older settings, and it did it again, about 30 minutes though instead. I'm like, okay, and I'm working on this section as I'm doing it, and then it would keep overheating. So then I just gave up. I said, okay, we're going to just sit here. I got 2 other batteries. We're going to sit here and we're going to figure out these settings. Because reverting to the old settings should have worked, but it didn't. So I've done a complete reset, and I'm still worried because I see that the battery's still draining, and I'm a little bit worried that it's going to continue that way. So this may be a shorter Whip and Chat one, so I could probably try and get this out tonight. If not, I'm sorry if it's Wednesday. And for 2, so that way I can go back and figure out what's going on with my GoPro. I do know that they've released a new GoPro just not even last week. Was it last week? It was within the last few days. So I don't know if it's just the update kind of messed things up or what, but I'm not happy. But I don't want to resort to my phone just yet, because that means that I have to completely do a different tripod setup, and I don't know if I still have my phone grip for when I first started. But yes, let's see. So yeah, yesterday's been frustrating with that, so I didn't really get as much diamond painting done. Sunday was a frustrating day as well. It's just been a bad week. It's just this week has been to an awful start. So I wake up determined to be done. I was like, I can do this. I got all day. My husband said, you can work on this all day if you want. I'm like, okay, awesome. I wake up, I go downstairs, get the kids their breakfast, I come back up. I'm half tired, by the way. I had a horrible night, tossing and turning, so I was already kind of exhausted, but I was like, it'll be fine. I'm half awake. I got this. I normally have 3 different colors spread out when it's on the darker ends, because it's it changes out. So I grabbed the wrong color and put it on one symbol. I'm like, okay, I'm done with that symbol until I get over to this area all the way here, because I was at the edge at this side. I'm like, okay, it'll be fine. And I empty it into the wrong container, and it mixed up so thoroughly that I spent almost all day Sunday just picking the drills out to separate the 2 colors. And even though I'm like so close to the end, it's just that I use both colors for these last three sections that I gotta have them separated, or else it's going to drive me insane. So yeah, so these last 2 days have been horrible about getting done with anything, and I'm very frustrated. I'm very upset, and I just want it to stop. um, but there hasn't been really a lot of stuff happening with the kids, to be honest. Uh, it's just that I've been like kind of staying up here a little bit. I've been like determined to get this done because I'm like it's already September. It's already September what 13th now? 12th? Yeah, 12th. And I'm like, I really want to be done. I want to get to my drills and chills kit. I love this canvas. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But I'm really ready to be done and go to the next. And the worst part is, I picked another huge canvas, guys. I guess I'm a sucker for punishment. I guess I really am. Because, like, I had that Where the Fun Never Ends, and that was a really big one. And then I have this, and then I have Morgan. And then I'm just looking at another big canvas after that, and I'm just like, I really should probably start picking a couple small ones, and I might do that. I was kind of looking around on a couple of different websites to figure out if I want to buy like a round diamond painting or what. But I'm not sure if I would be fast in diamond painting right now and everything. So I don't know. And I got a lot of stuff going on this week. Oh, by the way, I mentioned that Nicole was sick like the other week or so, and then it came on to me like I got sick after that, and then my husband got sick. But luckily, well, well, yesterday I would say luckily no one else has been sick, but now Jana is starting to show signs, but I think it's a different bug she caught because it's completely different symptoms. She has a scratchy throat right now, and the worst part is we have a dentist appointment tomorrow, and I'm checking on her because I'm like, okay, do you have a fever? Do we have any other symptoms but instead of a scratchy throat? And I'm just like going through the list. I'm like, is it strep? Is it tonsillitis and everything? And then I'm like, okay, let me look at your throat. Let's see how red or inflamed it is. It's very like it's not very irritated. Luckily, it's not like bright red. Thank goodness. And I'm just like, okay, so it's just a sore throat, which is good. But now it's like the question is, do I cancel the dentist appointment, or take her? So it's just like, oh goodness gracious, I'm just I'm gotta have mine to just cancel the appointment. Although today she seemed to be in better spirits compared to yesterday evening, so I guess we shall see when she comes home today if everything's better or not. So, and then Michael was really weird. I'm sorry for coughing. I'm trying to cough away from the mic. Michael was really weird. He went to bed early yesterday, guys, like super early. So at 7:20, he's like, "I'm really tired. I'm gonna go to bed." I'm like, "Okay." So there's one thing about Michael. You don't have to worry about trying to convince him to go to bed too often. I mean, like, yeah, he'll drag his feet from time to time, but when he's tired, he'll go to bed, no problems. Like he'll pass out. It's Jaina that will take forever. We in fact had to get some more melatonin gummies. We're trying not to we try not to give the kids too much, like it's like only if they're not asleep within an hour after they're supposed to go to bed, then we'll like, okay, have a sleepy gummy. But we had to buy more, unfortunately. With share between three kids, the bottle kind of goes quick though. So, but yeah. So I mean, like a lot of things we're doing well. I'm I'm a little frustrated with the kids. I mean, like I said, it's been just a very frustrating week, guys. I mean, like in general, like so so take for example, it's stupid. It's stupid, but it's like at the same time head shake worthy. So sometimes I'm really nice and I don't force them to take a shower. Oh, the dreaded shower. I'm doing this as I put my hand to my forehead, like, whoa, woe is me. Because that's how my kids act sometimes. So so Fridays they'll get a shower, but Saturday I'll be like, I'll be nice if we haven't gone out, if they haven't gone played, if we stayed home in our pajamas all day, I'll be like, okay, no shower. But Sunday you have to take a shower. So I'll be nice enough for that every now and then. So that's what happened this weekend. So this weekend the kids got their shower on Friday. Okay? And then they didn't have a shower on Saturday, and then Sunday they wanted a bath. I'm like, okay, they haven't had baths in so long, so it's just like, okay, I'll get the water started for you guys, and then you guys can, start taking your baths and stuff like that. So I go into their bathroom and I step on the bath mat ready to go and turn the tub on, right? Turn the water on. And they haven't taken a shower yesterday at all. Okay, well, not yesterday, but it's Saturday. I'm sorry if you hear my husband laughing he's in a meeting downstairs, so I closed the door to try and help muffle sounds, but I'm sorry if you hear him coming through. But anyway, so they haven't had a shower at all on Saturday. They did on Friday. How is it that the bath mat was still completely soaked through? Yeah, I mean, like, I had to go and then that's when the not me ghost came back with it's just like we always call this the not me ghost, because every time we go, who did what or who did so and so, and we always get a not me. So it's like the not me ghost has come back. So I've always told them when they are taking a shower to pretty please, go and dry off when you're in the tub before you step out. So that way you're not completely just dripping soaked and then just soaking the towel, the bath mats and everything. But yeah, someone's doing that. I don't know who. I'm gonna have to figure out who. So I'm back upstairs. So once someone finishes taking their shower and exits the bathroom, I'm going to go right in behind them to check to see about how the floor looks, because I don't really want to have water damage in my bathroom because we've been telling them that we don't really want mold and stuff like that, especially in the bathroom, and I'm get worried about that stuff. So I'm just and let's see. And then also Friday, so the school, I don't mind that the school does fundraisers. I kind of mind, I keep forgetting the word that I want to say. They don't bribe the kids, but it feels like it's like they hype them up for sure. But it kind of, it feels like it's people are in a lose-lose situation the way they hype these kids up for the fundraiser, because I understand the point of the fundraiser. Right now the fundraiser that they have is to basically get enough funds for a new playground, because the playground's kind of it's got some love on it. I don't mind donating to it, and in fact I did donate, but I just hate that they kind of force it down our throats, and they do these goal marathons things. So even though I donated, if I didn't donate that day, on a certain particular day, the kids don't get pajama day. And I'm just, it's more of an, also, it's like they charge me every time I donate, so I get charged like $2.95 for each time I'm donating to them. And I just don't have it in me to drop a donation like every few days, and the lowest I can go is like, I think was 20, like on the website, so it's like 20 each, and I don't have it in me to be like doing $40 for a donation all the time for them. I mean, like, I don't mind donating, which I did, but it's just I don't want to keep doing that like every few days for the last 2 weeks. And the kids were so disappointed because they didn't get to do the pajama thing, because I donated like when they begged and pleaded because they wanted to get a keychain. And I'm like, okay, I'll get you a keychain. And then they were like, and if you donate more, we get more prizes, And I'm just like, yeah, but I'm like looking at some of the prizes, and I'm just like, I could buy this off Amazon for you, really cheap. But it's more of I was just like, some of this stuff's going to break within minutes of you guys playing it. No, I'm not doing that. But I will donate this amount of money, and that's pretty much it. And I know I'm ragging on it. I don't mind, but it's just like I was just more frustrated that they kept shoving it down our throats, especially since a lot of our, and I missed a color. I'm gonna have to go back. I missed actually a couple of spots of that color. Oh well, I'll definitely have to go back. But yeah, it's just like I feel really really bad for the parents who aren't able to donate at all, and then have their kids come home begging and pleading for that, while those parents aren't really able to do any kind of donation. And then also on top of that, like they had a dance marathon, a dance-a-thon on Friday. And luckily the whole school did get to participate in that. That was one good thing. They all did it in their classrooms. So Michael and Jana got to do the dance on their classrooms, but they were kind of complaining about how boring it was. I'm like, well, I'm sorry, but when they got in the car, they were going like 30 miles an hour, just. I'm like, well, hello to you too, guys. What are you doing? Excuse me. And my husband and I shared the same look and just went, so did the teacher give you guys anything? And they're like, no. Why? I'm like, well, it seems like you've gotten sugar into you guys. And they were just like, no, we didn't eat anything sweet. I'm like, I think they're not telling me the truth. But my husband's like, but we know not to push it, because if we did, we get the and it's like, okay. So we're like, not saying a word, but but yeah, they were extremely hyped up. So let's see what else has happened. Like I said, not a crazy amount has been going on. I have been talking to my dad as of late. I've called him on Sunday or Saturdays or Sundays, and he and I aren't in the best. He and I don't. We clash. We haven't yet, but I know it's going to happen. Like once all the weirdness and things has died down, and this becomes our new normal, since Mom isn't around anymore. Because normally what I do is I call Mom. I call her every 2 weeks, or so often, give her an update, what's going on, let her know things, let her see the kids if they're around, that kind of stuff. So it's like with my dad, it's like I don't even call my mom every week, but he expects me to call every week. So I try and find time to do that, but sometimes it's kind of hard. And like I just know that he's gonna say one thing, or I'm gonna say something, and then we're gonna just bite each other's head. I already know it, because that's how things normally happen between us. And it almost happened Sunday, because he went, you're the only one who's actually called and talked to me. Your younger sister, my youngest sister, is about to turn 20 in November. So, I'm 36, okay? She's about to turn 20, just so you guys know there's a big age difference. He goes, she doesn't even call me at all. And then my other sister, she's 2 years younger than me, so she's about to turn 35 in November as well. It's funny because their birthdays are like just a week apart. It's so hilarious. But yeah, so he's like, you're the only one that calls. Your sister doesn't even call me at all. And I'm like, well, Dad, she is in college. He goes, yeah, but I He has her on his phone plan, so he and has an app downloaded so he can see where she's located. And he goes, I only call her when she's at home. I don't call her when she's at school or work. Um, she's a nurse. She's training to be a nurse, and she's going to be there in for the long haul. Like she's there for all 8 years, is what she was telling me. And so she actually has a job right now, and she has a full-time job. She has a full-time job, full-time college, plus she's in band, plus she now needs to find someone to shadow. Her job doesn't count. She has to have someone to shadow. I'm like, well, Dad, she's kind of tired when she gets home. He goes, yeah, but like when I call her, she doesn't pick up. And I'm like, and I just knew that we were about to start fighting, and I just dropped it. But it's just like, I wanted to say, well, when I was 19, I didn't call you guys for months on end. So I think I've kind of vaguely told the story, but when I was 19, I met my husband. He was a truck driver at the time, and I was just a lonely waitress at a Pizza Hut. and, um, like at one time he just went, why don't you just join me on the truck? And I just went, okay. I barely knew the guy and only knew him for a couple months, and I just went, okay, anything to get away from my dad. And it was only going to be for like a month, and then like after a month, and he goes, I don't want you to leave. I'm like, I don't want to leave either. I like you a lot. And then after that, it's been just hasn't been like all roses though. I mean, like we've had our arguments and stuff, but it's just but when I left to go join my boyfriend, who then became my husband, on the truck, my dad, oh my god, like I kind of ran away from home because it was late at night, because he was supposed to come and get me before my dad came home, and instead it took a while for him to get to the hometown that I was in, and my dad unfortunately came home late at night, and I was just like, I already had my bags packed and everything, and it was like, hey Dad, let you know, I met someone, a few months ago, and I'm going on the truck with them. Bye, bye. And my dad's all like, what? You're not even married to him. I'm like, and I met my husband, and I went, run. And that's how how I started my life, my new life. No, but yeah, it's just like, so yeah, my dad, like I said, my dad and I haven't seen eye to eye for the longest time, and I only called whenever he wasn't around when I was younger. He and I only started really talking to each other again right before we got married. Right before my husband and I got married. It's like we started talking and everything, but it's just like still a little bit of a sore subject. So I didn't want to bring up the whole, well, I didn't talk to you. But yeah, it was just like I didn't want to get into it with him, but at the same time I was just thinking, this poor girl, she's 20 years old, she has friends that she wants to hang out with, and then she has all these full-time things that she's working with, and then she comes home and she has to cook dinner, she's bone tired, and you want her to talk to you for like an hour plus? Oh, like I want my kids to talk to me too when they're grown and out of the house, but learn to pick your battles, man. At least send a text and go, hey, hope you're doing okay, get plenty of rest, but nope, my dad's like, nah. But, so I have sent a text to her. She hasn't responded back. I've seen that she read it. It sucks sometimes, but I get it. She'll start talking more once she has more free time. She was a bit more chattier during the summer months, which of course, there wasn't school, so so I was able to have some conversation with her, but yeah, she'll talk again in the future. It's not like it's a big deal. Excuse me. Let me see. Okay, we're doing somewhat okay with the battery. So I must have done something good. It's still draining a little bit faster than I want, to be honest. Let's go back to that one color I missed out. Let's see. What else has happened this week? You'd think I would have wrote notes, especially with how frustrated I've been. Instead, I was just like, we're getting through this. Not like I said, not a lot has happened. I do have that dentist appointment I got to take the kid to. Oh, speaking of dentist appointments, so so I had a dentist appointment, but right before my mom's funeral. I didn't get a single message from the dental office reminding me that I had an appointment. For my, it was basically for my 6-month checkup. And cleaning, and I didn't get really any text messages. I didn't get any voicemails or anything like that, or an email reminding me, hey, you got a dental appointment coming up. And normally they would ask me to confirm it, like I would get a text message saying, please confirm you're coming, right? I get a phone call. It's like literally, I think 2 days before the funeral, and I get a phone call, and they were like, basically like, hey, where are you and everything. I broke down. I just started bawling. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. My mom just died. I gotta go get ready for a funeral. And I accidentally just unloaded it on them. I felt so bad. But they told me that I can call back. It's no problem. I call back once I'm feeling better. I'm like, okay. I haven't called them back. I'm a little too scared to, because I'm so embarrassed. But I do need to get my teeth looked at. I want to stay on top of my dental health, because I do not want to I don't want to have go back to where I wasn't taking good care of myself. So, goodness. So it's just like, right now I'm just kind of scared about hearing about like the kids' teeth. I know Nicole's going to need braces. I already know it, and Jana's probably going to need it too. The poor kid. Michael, I don't think so. But we can see. We'll see about him. See, I think I need this color. Yep. All right. And so yeah, a lot has happened. But I did get to have a couple of things I bought. I think I want to talk about a little bit of the stuff I bought. I'm going to try and do an unboxing this week. Goodness gracious. Talk some diamond painting stuff before I start shutting this down and everything, because I want to make sure. I'm noticing the battery's draining a little bit too fast. So I don't know if you noticed. If you guys are looking, I put crystals in her jewelry right here, for her hair jewelry, and then like I'm trying to put some of the crystals, and she has some of the ABs already rendered in here, but I'm putting like these glitter drills on them, and then I added another AB drill with it as well. I don't know if I want to do anything for her gauge earring right here, but the 2 earrings that she has here, I want to put more glitter drills in. I don't have the right colors for her lips, so I haven't done anything to that, but I did change out her necklace. So I'm going to move this a little bit so you can see the cat. So as you can see that the cat has ABs in the moon right here, but for the necklace, they didn't render any ABs at all. So I put ABs in that, and then I also changed out it for glitter drills are for the red in her necklace. So I changed that out as well. So I like the look of that a lot more. I like it. It's so sparkly. So I'm pretty glad with the changes I have done. So I am not quite sure about the crystals, but I kind of like them. But I was thinking maybe I should have picked a different color. I was just trying to match the color that was already put in here. So I was just like trying to match the same color. But I think I should have gone with a darker red, to be honest. But oh well, sorry. I might buy some more later on. But let's see. Let me pick a different color and we can move on. let's go with pink. If I can find it. Here we go. So diamond painting stuff. So I haven't bought any diamond paintings this week, which is good. But I have bought diamond painting stuff, which is bad. And I got a couple of things coming in, so I can't wait to do an unboxing this week. I'm trying to be patient and wait till the end of the week to do my to do a small shop haul to make a video of it. Like, I'm trying to wait till everything gets here before I start tearing into it. But it's kind of hard because some of the stuff I bought for was is meant for Morgan. So I really want to just start working on Morgan, but it's like I want to also wait till all the stuff is here. Although I could just do like small little unboxings of it and just put it together as a video, as some people do, instead of just waiting until everything gets here, because I'm getting impatient, guys. So I have some washi tape that I bought for my diamond painting that I want to work on. It's just purple. It's just like purple from Simply Gilded, along with just one other. I didn't really buy a big thing of stuff. I bought some cover minders. I found some really Halloween-y cover minders. I'm like, I always need Halloween stuff. It sucks because it's like Halloween is where it gets me. It's like I want all the Halloween things, and I can't have all the Halloween things, but I want. And speaking of wants, so this is related to the diamond painting stuff. So last week, Butterfly Effect Wares had a fall pin. I wanted that fall pin. I asked my husband if it was okay to get it, and he goes, "Yeah, sure, you can go ahead and try and get one." I'm like, "Awesome, yes." So I set the computer at 5:00, and I tried my best. I had 4 pins to pick out. I wasn't going to buy all 4. I was just going to, whatever one I got to first was essentially it. So my first choice, head into cart. Nope. As soon as I clicked buy, it was gone. Oh my God. Dang it. Then the second pin was already, gone. Third pin, same thing as the first. Fourth pin, same as the first. And at that point, it was just like slim pickings. And I don't really like the chunky pins, like the really big pins. So I was just like, I give up. I'll just buy the putty. I'm just gonna buy the putty. And I went to go buy the putty, but one of the putties that I put in my cart earlier, because I tried to prep beforehand. I put like all their putties that they had available, and I really wanted the coffee one, but I put all of them in my cart earlier so that way once I got the pin I could just click buy for everything. But the coffee one was sold out, and I'm like, no. So instead of 4, I just went with 3. So, but and it's funny because I already have a fall pin. I got one from Enabler's Outpost, but I really wanted that one because it had reds and oranges. And I'm like, I just wanted that pin. But so since I didn't get that pin, I later on this week I looked at Butterfly Effect Wares. I wasn't going to go for their colorway that they had this time around. This color was like too similar to another pen I had. I'm like, nah, I won't get that one. But Friday, Peachy King had a pen, like they showed the pictures of their pens, and I was like, ooh, there's one pen I really liked. I'm like, ooh, I like that one. And then I'm like, I'm not going to be able to get it. It's not going to happen. So I didn't even bother getting on to buy the pen. And then later on that night, I'm browsing Etsy. It's a bad idea. It's like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night. I'm browsing Etsy. I'm just like, and I find that same pen. It's still there, guys. And I looked at it, and normally I'm like, I would ask my husband like, hey, can I get this pen? But he was already asleep. I'm like, I don't think he's going to be awake in the morning. I don't think it's going to be here in the morning, and I don't want to wake him up. Do I get it? And I was just like, I talked myself into, well, I didn't get the pen that I wanted last week, so I'll get the pen that I want this week. But I told myself, I'm like, all right, if it's still there in 15 minutes, check back in 15 minutes. If it's still there, it's a sign that it's meant to be. you're gonna buy it. I'm like, okay, I can do that. Wait 15 minutes. So I'm just scrolling. I'm just scrolling around. I'm like just finding stuff that I would like to get eventually and everything. And I come back and check 15 minutes later. It's still there. I bought it. I told my husband the next day, and he goes, "Okay, let me see this pen." And I showed it to him, and he's like, "Okay, that's a you thing." I'm like, "I know, right? It's so me." He goes, "Do you have plans to use this pen?" I'm like, "Yes, for Morgan." He goes, "Okay, all right." So I have my Morgan pen. I do have another pen that would go well with it, but it's just like this one would too. I was just like, I could use both. I can use both. And then let's see. I just told you about the cover reminders that I'm waiting on. Everything should be coming here by Friday, to be honest. And then I have my clothes that I ordered like over a month ago. They should be coming here. The stuff that was on pre-order has finally came through, so they should be here soon, and I'm like excited. And then of course, Bath and Body Works. I didn't buy anything, but of course, after I bought something, they come out with $3.95 hand soap for 1 day only. And I'm like, are you kidding? I already bought 10 hand soaps. My husband's like, you can buy more. And I'm like, no, I can't. He goes, yeah, you can. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it. I had the willpower not to buy it this time around. I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. They're mean. No. Let's see, what other color do I want to use? But now I'm hoping that no other diamond painting company releases anything that I want or need, because I'm like, no, I can't buy anymore. I took too much. I bought too much. I'm at my limit. I can't do anymore. Although Diamond Art Club did release yesterday those four placers, and I really want to get one of those. I really want to get one of those. But it's going to have to wait. I did ask him if I found a diamond painting this week, if I could do the 4-placer along with it, if it helps tip it over to free shipping. And he says it's okay, but I don't really want to do that if I have to. I'll just wait. I'll be patient, but at the same time, I really want. But I can't always give in to my wants. He's been really nice this time around. So, let's see. I'm pretty sure I'm missing out on something that I can't remember. Like, I'm pretty sure that there was another thing that I wanted to talk about. I do have an idea. I was thinking about having an event of my own. Yeah, kind of scary. I was talking to my friend about it, and she's telling me I should totally do it, but I'm kind of scared to do it, to be honest. But I was thinking maybe like if I did do it, it'd probably be more like in April or so. But I'm just trying to flesh it out. Trying to figure out when the best time to announce it if I do this event and everything. Because I was looking at February, but then I was like, no, I don't want to do it February. And then I was like, well, let's see where there's the least amount of events. And it looks like April, but, I don't know. April's also a busy month for me with Michael and Jaina, their birthdays coming up, and then spring break. So I don't know if April's a good month either, but I'll find out. But I asked my husband about it, and he said it was okay. I don't think I would be able to get anyone sponsoring for it because, I'm not really a big, I'm like, not like, my name's not like out there, but I figured what I would do is that I would just fund everything myself. I would try to get the things that I want to do for weekly giveaways and stuff and do it and just fund it for myself. And then like, if it does pick up, to see about having sponsors and stuff like that. But yeah, like I figured I'm going to probably, well, it's more on the yes, I will do this than the no, but I'm still kind of too scared to do it. So it's like I'm kind of hemming and hawing over it. So I'll figure it out. I already got the idea and the name for it if I do. So But I'll let you know when it comes. If it comes, I'll let you guys know. But I'm totally excited if it does happen. And my husband's really nice, saying that he'll help out. So cross your fingers. I don't know. Oh, one other purchase. Here we go. Yeah, it's not diamond painting related, but Holo Taco came out with their newest collection because they collab with Sophia, and I'm like, yes, because it's something I've been waiting for since I saw them collab together with Simply Nailogical and Sophia. So I've been waiting for this forever, and I can't wait. So they should be should be getting that package soon, and then I decided to start working on doing my own. I'm wanting to do my own nail art. So I bought a stamper and I bought a stamping plate, and I'm going to like try and actually do nail art on my nails. I'm going to try and stamp my nails. So I'm like really excited, but I'm kind of scared that it won't work. I didn't buy any stamping nail polish. I looked it up because I could buy stamping nail polish, but a lot of people actually have used Holo Taco's creams nail polish, and they said it works well. So I want to try that out before I start buying stamping nail polish. But I can't wait because I want to get I wanted to have these intricate like fall leaves and pumpkins and stuff like that all over my nails. And I used to just like buy the decals that's or stickers, nail stickers essentially, to put on my nails. And I'm just like I just want to get it fine tuned. Like some of the I can actually paint on the nail stamper like fill in details and stuff like that. And I have the brushes for it, so I think it's time. Although I don't know how I'm going to do on this hand. I would love to do it actually draw by hand, but I do not have a steady hand at all. My hand is shaky, so plus I'm not very good at trying to draw with my left hand. I am not ambidextrous. But yeah, I think that pretty much wraps it up. I'm sorry that it was not a lot has happened. I'm hoping that some more stuff will happen this week. Oh, Nicole did have a sleepover, and oh my goodness, this kid, she called me 3 separate times on Sunday of changing the time of when I was going to pick her up. First it was going to be 11 o'clock, then it was going to be 10:30, and then she called at 10:03 and went, "Can you actually come pick me up now? My friend's parents, they have to go to the store." I'm like, okay. I told my husband, I even told my husband, like, just wait. She's going to tell us to pick her up at 10 o'clock. And sure enough, I was right. Because normally with her, whenever she sleeps over at their house, her parents, the kid's parents, and her wake up super early in the morning. So, well, we like to sleep in. So they like to get things done right now, which nothing wrong with that. but yeah, normally she comes home right around 10 o'clock normally, so it's just like, I don't know why she thought we would be getting her at 11, but oh well. But yeah, I'm sorry that this is a little bit shorter of a Wip Chat, and it's probably good because my battery's about dead, which is not good, and I gotta figure that out some more, but hopefully I will, and maybe be able to fix the quality on it. We'll see. But I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!